A thorn in the side of plow drivers are people who are ignoring the parking bans.
Cars parked on the streets, especially in cities, are tough for those plows to navigate around. News 8's Jamie Miro in New Haven tonight, where a parking ban goes into effect in just about an hour. Right, Jamie?
Darren, absolutely right. That parking ban starts at 11 o'clock. We, of course, are downtown. That means the city wants this road to look exactly, all roads look exactly where we are right now, free and clear. You can see out there are the parking meters to my right here. Then, for folks in the residential areas, they want you parking on the even side of the streets. Now, here's the issue that one woman is having here in New Haven. She's a business owner. She says what's happening is, as she's trying to make deliveries around town, there are folks that are just parked and planted here, and the snow keeps growing and growing and growing on top of these cars, spills out into the road, and she believes that's creating a safety hazard. Deliveries out of Jennifer Ford Chatfield's floral shop have been like clockwork since she opened up in 2001. That is, until now.
Takes a lot longer because we're rerouting ourselves so that we don't have to go down streets that we normally would be able to get down. But, you know, we've got to conduct business. It's about making money and keeping our customers happy, and we're having a little bit of a difficulty doing so.
To prove her point, Jennifer shot video of cars that have yet to be dug out on some New Haven streets. We easily found cars that clearly have been covered with snow for days. Jennifer says a good friend of hers, a firefighter, has expressed his concerns about this very situation.
If one goes up and they can't get a fire truck down the street because it's impassable, the whole city block's going to go.
And when you mean impassable, you mean the fact that
literally
cars are not dug out, so the roads
Correct.
are getting more narrow.
Correct. And, you know, the parking bans are not being adhered to. Nobody's getting towed. Nobody's getting ticketed that I've seen.
Jim Travers, Director of Transportation, Traffic and Parking, says his office has not seen a big spike in complaints about snowed-in cars. He says the city does have a 72-hour parking rule, meaning a car must move after that time no matter what the weather. If people discover a car that is housed rather than parked, well, then they should call.
I've called the mayor's office. They, you know, shared my concerns there.
Jennifer says her main concern is safety and hopes with this latest storm, the rule will be enforced.
I mean, I've had my car towed before because I forgot it was street sweeping day. And, you know, it's a bummer to go retrieve your car and pay the fees. But, you know, I made the mistake. I forgot it was street sweeping. So I guess my concern is if we're going to tow for street sweeping, for dirt removal, why in the world are we not towing for 20 inches of snow?
Now, Jim Travers, again, with the city, said he had people out actually today looking for cars that were snowed in, obviously been there for more than 72 hours. He said the city also uses sanitation workers when the garbage trucks are making their runs. If they see problems, they're supposed to call the city, tell his office. Now, for folks living in New Haven or folks even just visiting New Haven and they've got a problem with this, there's a number that Travers wants you to call. It's 203-946-8075. 203-946-8075, or they also suggest using the police non-emergency number. We're live in New Haven tonight. I'm Jamie Miro, News 8.